Hi guys, this is week 44 and I'm using the December Citrus Twist Kits Pocket Life Kit again. So I'm starting out with my photos and I'm just choosing some 3x4 journaling cards to go in behind them. I sort of thought I might stick with a sort of teal-y theme this week. I've got not a lot of journaling spots, just a lot of photos this week, which is reasonably unusual. So all of those little spots I'm going to stick with the teal colour. So I'm just trimming those down, just the title card is another teal piece of paper, and then rounding the corners on those few cards. So I'll just start by sticking down my photos. And then I'm going to start embellishing. So I loved this little wood veneer piece and it worked perfectly with this photo. And I'm just attaching it with my tiny attacher rather than try to glue all those delicate little bits down. The kit also comes with these vellum letters that spell out life. So I am going to stick them down. I'm just using a tiny bit of tape runner and you can see it through the vellum, but I'm not that concerned about it. I think it probably because it's on a darker background makes it worse, but I thought I might stitch through them, but in the end I just left it as it is. And then underneath I'm going to stamp a sentiment and I'm using the Brilliance Moonlight White ink. And I'm going to start working on my title card next. So I'm going to use the letters that came in the kit, but for a slightly different purpose this week. So I'm just finding the letters that I actually need, and this is week 44, so I don't need that many. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my pencil and just trace around the outside of the letters, and I'm going to use these as a template for stitching. Now I want to fit the whole of week 44 across in one line, and to do that I actually need to overlap them just a little bit, which actually ends up making it easier for stitching because there's less lines to stitch around. So once I have traced around all those letters, I can use a punching mat, and I'm just using a pin this week just to go around the outside of the letters, and then I can use an eraser to erase my pencil lines. And then I can just go ahead and start stitching. I'm going to save you the painfulness of watching me stitch all this. It did take quite a long time, but in the end I love the results. And so for now I'm just going to leave it as is. I'll do a little bit more embellishing later on. And I'm just looking through the cut apart pieces just to see what I might be able to use, and I ended up picking 3 sentiments to go on my 3 journaling card spots there, and I didn't want to use the black one, so I've just made use of all the coloured ones there, and I am putting them in different places around the card, but I still think that sort of repetition of square photo, sentiment and teal blue card really pulls the whole thing together. Now these alpha stamps are new to the Citrus Twist Kits shop and I love them. They are the perfect size for Project Life, and so I'm using them in a few places on this spread here. So first I'm just spelling out the word cuddles, and again I'm using that same white ink, and then at the top I'm going to spell out yum, and this time I'm just using Memento Tuxedo black ink. So I'm just going to add one more sentiment stamp to this card here. And then I'm going to stack a couple of stamps and stamp directly on this photo again with the white ink. Lots of my photos this week were quite dark, and as much as I dislike that, I do like it for stamping in white on, so that worked out well. The other thing I grabbed from the shop this month are these puffy stickers, and so I'm going to spread a few of these across the page too, including a few on the title card. And that's this week all done. Considering my photos started out so dark, I think the end result is light and bright and full of colour, which I love. If you want to keep watching, there's a couple more process videos on screen. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye!